Guys, good morning today. Great morning, actually. This video is going to be about what your daily checklist should have, what topics. I'm going to keep it simple, and I will make more videos that have more advanced stuff, but it's always best to start simple and then you can grow from there. So there's four key things that I think you should have. So health, skill development, education, one or two topics, and support and people. So I'll break that down. So health should be like exercise, right? You can do any type of exercise, anything that's going to improve your health. We all know that you need to be healthy. If you're healthier, you live longer, you feel better, everything else, right? It just pours on to the next um, facets of your life that you want to improve. The next is skill development. Skill development. This is, I think, the most important one of the most important ones, especially when you're younger. Skill development. So it's whatever you're already good at and or whatever you want to get good at. So for me, it's trading the financial markets, and that's the main one actually. There's a couple more that I have, but that's the main one that I focus on, right? So for some people that could be selling, right, or sales. Some people that could be social media marketing. Some people that could be writing music. For some people, it's designing clothes, sports betting, um, nails, doing your nails, right, for girls. What else? Hmm. Anything that has to do with that's anything that's going to generate income. The skill that's going to directly generate income for you. Right? That's how you're going to get rich in the beginning, right? So skill development. Next thing is education. Education is super important because you need to get smart, guys. You can't be, you're not going to succeed and you're not going to be great if you're not smart and intelligent. There's no way in hell. It'll never happen. Intelligent either with IQ, EQ, most importantly, I think EQ, right? Your emotional intelligence is, I think, more important. But anything that has to do with making you smarter, anything that has you using your brain, is when you're learning, when you're getting educated, your brain creates new neural pathways. It creates like freeways in your brain. So, and it helps with problem solving. So, when a lot of times what I see in people, and I used to run a company, a decent sized company, where I was the leader and helping people grow, right? I was a direct leader in helping people expand their skill set and helping them fix and solve their problems. And what I realized is that people who aren't intelligent and don't use their brain, they think of a problem and they only try once to solve it, and if they can't, they give up, right? They don't have enough neural pathways in their brain, right? So they enter the five freeway, and there's only one exit. They miss that exit, and all of a sudden they're like, no, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna go eat over here anymore. I'm not gonna go to this place. I'm gonna go somewhere else, right? When instead they could have just been like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just go to the next exit, make a right over here, make a left over here, and then it'll take me there, right? So when you educate yourself, you're creating more neural pathways. You're creating more freeways in your brain to think better, and also to create create a solution to your problem that you have. Right? Everybody has problems throughout their day. Like either where do I want to go eat? Where do I want to what should I learn today? What should I exercise? Right? All these problems that you have, right? And as you get smarter, more intelligent, your brain will be able to solve those problems faster since you have more freeways to exit from. And then sooner or later, as you start getting even more smarter, you'll start creating systems and processes that solve many problems once, so you never have to solve them again. So, I'll give you an example like having to schedule a weekly schedule will help you solve the problem having to think what you're going to do today, right? All right. The last one is support and people, right? So the world does revolve around people. You can't just be by yourself and think that you're going to make it. It's not going to happen. So you have to have something on your checklist that allows you to connect with people that have the same interest as you, and also friends that where you can kind of relax. You know what I'm saying? And mess around. You do need both of those. As you're on your journey of becoming great, you're gonna need to have people that relate with what you do specifically, right? So that way you guys can go over each other's problems, and that way you can see how you can fix each other's problems. And hey, I've been through that. This is what I did, right? So that way you guys can kind of exchange ideas and brainstorm. And then you're also going to have to kind of mess around a bit, so that way you can just relax. And because if you're going to be working a lot, you're going to have to relax. Not too much. You don't need to do too much, but I realize that you don't. Um, but you are going to need that. So you need to have a checklist of how you're going to be doing that. Let me show you how I do it. So how I do it: health, I exercise. I have that on my one of my checklists, right? Skill development. I have to be reading a book about the skill that I'm learning, and then I also have to be I have to be in the field daily with what I'm learning, right? So if it's trading the financial markets, I'm reading a book about it, and I'm also doing it daily. Education, right? So I also read another book. It has to be I read two different type of books, right? One that develops my skill and the one that is completely different from it. Um, I love reading autobiographies. They're really great. You can see what the greatest of the greatest people, what they did in their life, and how they got to where they're at. So that's what I do. I'm learning about how other people went to the top of the top and how they did it. It can also be about something else. I'm also learning Instagram, like social media marketing. I'm learning that. It could be anything else. I'm also learning about relational type of things too, so I can make sure that when I have fucking 5 or 10 baby mamas, that they're all in line and I pick the right ones. So basically, the education, you just choose what interests you, and then also what will help you down the road. So that's how I do it. It's whatever interests me right now, and then what will help me down the road. And then supporting people. Okay, so the way that I use that one is I have a Discord. I update that daily. I'm talking to people. I'm interacting with people. I mentor a lot of people myself. So, and then I also have a mentor myself too. So my support system is my mentor and the network that I'm a part of, and then also um, the network that I created for the Discord and the people that I'm mentoring, right? So that's how I use that. And then the people part, which is like the relaxing part, those are just my friends, which I go out. I've been going out like once a month, like actually going out. But I do hang out with my friends. So I hang out with my friends about 2 to 3 times a week, if not a little bit more, but I don't do too much. So that's how I use it. I hope you guys gain some value from that. I'll be dropping more videos like this, and I'll make sure to keep them simple, and then I'll create more advanced ones down the road.